kind of want to... I want to go to the cache, but I feel like if I go there, it might go over the optional asking everyone stuff. So let's ask.
Haven't had enough?
Yeah! By any chance, anything you might tell me about that Darren Andretti guy?
Oh, sure. I knew from the first second this guy was bad news. Just like you, as a matter of fact. So I gave him a well-deserved hard time. He didn't even seem to mind that much, though. Isn't that interesting? No man with a clear conscience can put up with little old me.
Hard time. I'll probably regret asking this, but what kind of hard time? Surprise visits, my man. I knocked on the door in the middle of the night to ask him what time it was.
And then when he just began answering, I'm like, it's surprise visit time! And every goddamn time he'd open the door and let me inspect the room, and that's how I knew he was up to no good. Anybody normal wouldn't have put up with this. In the end, he didn't even answer what time it was anymore. He would just mumble, surprise visit time, bleh, and let me in. What a fool.
Please mind that I don't put up with your shit. How is it you're so inclined to answer my questions this time? Did you notice something unusual when you went to his room?
I remember that one time he didn't answer the door right away. I heard a very loud noise, and then a bump. The whole thing was muzzled by the door, so I couldn't quite make out what it was.
I'll work with that. I'm sorry to say this, but you've been helpful.
Well, of course I've been helpful. I'm a gift from the heavens, after all.
Yeah. Oh, behind a jukebox. Not this jukebox. Okay. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Go to the... Did it fall back there? Is that a cap? There. Much better. Clinic. Hey, what's up, dinosaurs? What's up, dinosaurs?
Forgive me if I'm being too inquisitive, but the scar on your forehead, it is recent, isn't it?
It's like 5 years old. What if it is? I'm fine. I want to talk to you about something else, though.
Understood. But if you feel the need to talk about it, or change your mind and let me examine you...
I have questions about some of your previous... What was this about my head wound?
Seeing how this is a bullet wound, you might have sustained damage to your brain. I think I might be able to help you with it.
It's okay, then I'll let you examine... It's okay, then I'll let you examine the wound on my forehead.
First, let me ask you, under which circumstances were you wounded?
I was shot in the face. It all began when I asked to deliver a platinum chip to New Vegas. I took a bullet in the head. What is there to tell? See, doctor, that's where the therapy ends. I don't wish to discuss. Tell the whole story.
That's quite a story, I must say. And quite a miracle you didn't die. Let's have your head scanned now. Please sit comfortably while I prepare the procedure.
You want me to sit down?
Oh, you're awake.
Yeah.
For now, the results are rather encouraging. It doesn't seem that you sustained major damage, though I fear there may be some complications.
What are those complications? Did I just doze off? What happened?
You just fell asleep for a few minutes. Time for the scan to finish.
What are those complications?
People suffering from brain trauma often encounter a wide range of personality and coordination disorders, as well as language impairment issues, social disinhibitions, and in some cases, extraordinary risk-taking, as well as a dangerous tendency to transgress rules.
Alright.
Did you observe any?
Yup. I feel weak and clumsy somehow, as if I had to relearn everything from the beginning. Sometimes feel the urge to smash chessboards into tiny splinters. Tend to pick up everything I see, as if it's always been mine. I view things under a different light now. My ethics tend to fluctuate. I have trouble staying focused. I have to put everything on hold and just go wandering off the road. Now that you mention it, seems I can't speak very long sentences. What's up with that? Tend to jump into action recklessly, as if I'd always get a second chance for everything. My ethics fluctuate.
I hear you.
Okay. Second chance. Awkwardly scribbles down something undecipherable. Alright. Is it serious? Also long sentences sometimes.
Seems serious?
Yeah. Alright. Is it serious?
Some of those symptoms are likely to persist, until you get used to them, or until they disappear completely. This should help. When you told me what happened to you, there was one thing that bothered me. Your decision to go after the people who ambushed you. Did you ask yourself why you began chasing the person that nearly killed you? Especially considering how close he was to succeeding.
Mentats, thanks. It doesn't matter anymore, it's a thing of the past, whatever was going with Benny, it's over. You fear that my frontal lobe is damaged and that I can't make proper decisions. Are you implying that I have no idea why I do what I do? For a machine, you got some nerve, Helena. Are you kidding? Of course I asked myself why I chase them. Well, I didn't really think about it. Seems like the thing to do. You fear my frontal lobe is damaged.
Exactly. If you understand why I am worried, it may save us some time.
Let's say you're right, I'm a little confused, or simply not quite healed. What would you propose? Enough, doctor. What would you propose?
That you think about your motives. During your stay here, and as long as you allow it, I will regularly monitor your cerebral activity. On your side, I might ask you to read some books, which may help you put your motivations into perspective.
Head scan, a little reading. Okay, if the occasion arises, I'll do it. Sounds fishy, inadequate, and even boring. Count me out. Yeah, sure.
Wonderful. The first book I want you to read is The Count of Ponte Risco. Please come back when you're done with it.
Hey,
I lent it to Roland a while ago. He should know where it is. I will help you as much as I can, as long as you don't ask me to breach medical confidentiality.
The drunk guy you had to kick out, Darren Andretti.
He was one of my patients. As such, there is some information I'm not allowed to tell you.
What was his hair color? Tell me something that isn't confidential.
He was a young man who hadn't reached his 20s yet. By his own admission, he had a restless personality, a temper that didn't go well with community life. That's why he chose to become a prospector. He couldn't read at first, but during his stay here, he worked very hard and quickly became quite literate. Almost too quickly.
Did you two speak regularly?
As a matter of fact, yes. Even out of our therapy sessions, he would often bring me books for me to read. The first times he asked was because he didn't know how to read. The next because he simply enjoyed hearing me, he said.
What kind of books did he ask you to read?
Poetry and songbooks. It didn't matter to him that I couldn't sing. For some reason, said readings would make Roland come all the way here.
Do you remember one of these songs or poems that made Roland come over?
Yes, I believe I still have one of those around.
Can you read me an excerpt?
Well, why not? I'm enjoying reading poetry to our guests. The thought of you sends me shivery. I'm dressed in lace, sailing down a black reverie. My heart is thrown to the pebbles and the boatmen. All the time I find I'm living in that evening with that feeling of sticky love inside.
Ew. What's the title of that book? Well, thanks. I guess I'll be going now. Don't you find it hot in here? Sheesh. What's the title of that book?
The Kick Inside. That's because it's kind of visceral, I suspect.
Yeah. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Tell me about the scribe named Dexter Aldridge.
I can't say I had much contact with him. First time I saw him, he simply glanced over the installations, then shrugged it off. The rest of his time was spent with books and research. If I'm not mistaken, he left some of his notes in the classroom.
Maybe he had more notes. Do you remember something about Roger Erickson, which is...
He was an agreeable man. I remember having nice conversations with him about varieties of subjects. He was very curious about us. He was nice enough to treat me like a person, and sometimes like a lady. It's not that much the way he treated me that I found kind, but the intention behind it. On a more general observation, he seemed to want to make the best of his time here. Of course.
Later. Alright, so we talked to Roland. We talked to her. So we got Arthur and, I guess, James. And I do believe Arthur's this way. Nope. Oh, it's a movie theater. Keep yourself alive. Found the movie theater. Oh my god. Okay. That's a lot of things. Jeez. Sit booth. Ah. Alright. Atrium, Arthur's room. I'm gonna stand Arthur. Okay, he didn't say. Ask Arthur, Roland, and Helena. They might know something about Darren. I'm gonna sit down. I'll sit down.
He was...
Alright. That might be a bug. I love finding bugs, everyone. Call me the bug master, because I'm bugging out. Alright, time to go outside, I guess. Thank God. Chop, chop, chop the world away. Chop, ball arms. Smarty pants, ball arms. Hey, where'd that gutsy go? There he is. I'm watching you. Oh, wait. You all look the same. Sorry. You guys look different. What's up, my bitches? Who wants to come with me? Going on an event.
Welcome back.
Just shut up. Let's go.
Come on, people.
All right, calm down. Hey, your name. Why is everyone's? That is really weird. Why is your name different now? So Steve and Jerry's names have
What do you
been
need?
reset for some odd reason. I have to check that. That's weird. Where's Steve? There you are, Steve. I can guarantee this is gonna be very quick. There you go. No, not cuddles. Interesting. Man, we haven't had to do this in a while. Is it like that? I forgot. Well, there it is, Jerry. I don't know if you had capital letters in your name, but you do now. Deal with it. Beep. Skater here. We got everyone? Alright, good. Let's wait an hour. Aw, man. place is a serious blow to the morale. The pops raised me with tales of the golden era. That was the old world. Technology, progress, enlightenment, and whatnot. The more I goddamn read from all these goddamn books, the more I see how petty and vain it was. What's even more depressing is the fact that our own civilization is trying its utmost to pick the old world's trail where it was, going straight ahead for the same wall it crashed in. Nothing I read makes me think we'll ever learn from our history. Since I've been here, I'm asking myself how better off we survivors would be if there wasn't so much of the old world relics to keep us down. They even got a book on how to lobotomize workers to make them more efficient, for fuck's sake. Time to hit the bottle. Oh, that's not good. The whole page is written with a very confident handwriting until it ends abruptly, that is. So I guess my big... Oh, God. So I guess my big show ends here. Serves me right for picking up the booze, I guess. The good news is I successfully sneaked out quite a lot of supplies, my only regret being that I failed to break into their weapons room. From what I gather, they have amassed quite a stash there, especially after killing that slaver gang. Now, on top of that, they also confiscated all the C4 I was bringing for emergencies. I won't complain, though. They've compensated me most generously. Man's got to be able to accept all the good luck he can get without regret. It'll soon be time to hit the road. There are lots of Night Stalkers in this area, and I wouldn't dead. Then they ate his body. If you blew it up and forgot, you silly fuck, just forgive us. So, it looks like he was gonna... That sucks. You damn Night Stalkers. Where's your Gecko Jesus now, you son of a bitch? Suck on that, Gecko Jesus. Ooh, print the card. Well, we're out here. Might as well get some work done. Oh, God. Oh, God. Someone help. Someone, I'm on fire. I don't have any pants on. Really? No one could have gotten here a little bit quicker. Where is everyone? I was being burned alive. Really. Steve's the first one to get here. Okay. Yeah. The one with the tiniest legs is the one to get here. Okay. It says a lot. It says a lot about us all and this relationship. Look, it's not my fault. They said don't bring any more people in there. I'm sorry. It wasn't my choice. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at those sons of bitches over there. Alright, well, we're going back inside. Yeah, what's up, ball arms? You're all acting weird regardless. Changing your names. Bunch of weirdos. Where are you? What are you doing? Are you just sitting down there? Are you stuck in here? Yeah, whatever. Alright. Now, ladies. Yeah. Steve, look, I'm sorry. You gotta stay here. Janet, you gotta stay here. Ball arms.
Always nice to see you.
Yeah, I can't tell if you're being sarcastic.
Sure can.
Alright, great. You stay here.
See ya.
Stay. Jerry, or corpse person whose name changed for some odd reason. Yeah, everyone stay. You did great last time. We're going to the ice cream parlor afterwards. We're not. Morning, boys. And let's try Arthur one last time. Nope. Nope, number 2. I went the wrong way. It's on the right, isn't it? Nope. Yeah. Oh, Arthur, my buddy, what's up? What's up, my bud? Check out my legs. Alright, that's cool. Fine, whatever. See you later, whatever. So there are multiple endings for this, and there is a walkthrough for it. So I'm pretty sure we're not going to get 100%, because, I mean, that didn't work, which is a shame. that the best I could do?
Falling leaves were drifting by the window. Oh, you're here. Sorry. I was, well, how may I assist you?
You know, I heard you singing, James. Why is that?
I don't know. It has no meaning. Should it have one? Because if that's the case, I gotta start looking for one.
Andretti.
Yeah?
Benny Von Boots. Here, looks like his ignorance was just a feint. All he wanted was to rob the library. Well, no, not really. He was rather interested in all his knowledge. Even if he was deeply at odds with what he learned, he wished to rob the library before his newfound hatred for the old world got the best of him. Odds.
Then I'm glad he came here. Illusions are dangerous. The sad thing is, he didn't stay longer to see that everything wasn't as disappointing as he thought. Anyway, your work is very beneficial for us. This is a small reward compared to the help you're providing.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Who's my next client, buddy? I'm gonna dig myself a hole and poop in it.
This case is a little bit different than the others. This time I'll ask you to get the opinion of one of our current residents, a man named Robson.
Whoa, stop right there. Are you saying I'm not alone here?
Yes, he's still with us. Given his cautious nature, it's not a surprise you haven't met him yet. He always tries to keep clear from new guests, and even from us lately. I thought he stayed here only to sate his curiosity, but given his recent behavior, I'm starting to wonder if there's anything else behind it. From what I gathered, being a ghoul is not the fairest of fates.
Why are you sure he's still in the vault?
For one thing, our food supply has been consumed on a regular basis, and I'm taking into account your own ruthless appetite.
I haven't eaten at all. How come I didn't see him even once? Can't imagine someone living here without leaving a trace.
Exactly. Many of our guests leave some kind of trace during their stay here, usually in the bathroom. He should be of no exception. For example, I remember he tends to forget his glasses everywhere. Memory troubles, I believe, and he also has a tendency to say some pretty weird things from time to time.
Weird things? Like what?
Every once in a while, he would stand up there on the second floor, point his finger at me, and make prophetic declarations. Something like, "Autumn leaves never stop falling," or "The strings are cut, but you still dance." Confusing, I know. Good thing I cannot dream, because I would have had nightmares.
You could be doing this yourself. You're growing to depend on me, James. Be careful. I must know before I confront him. Is he dangerous?
I don't know what kind of answer I can give. Does he look dangerous? No. Does he have a knife? Yes. Yes, he does. I should have mentioned that before.
I love the little end things. Does he have any habit, favorite spot, or a robot he prefers to talk to?
I really don't see him much. For all I know, he could be hiding in a toilet or behind some bookshelf. I really couldn't find him anywhere. I sometimes hear footsteps in the nearby corridors, though maybe one of my siblings is bound to know something, since we don't have feet. It is kind of suspicious.
Okay, I'll get on it, but I'll tell you, I don't like the sound of this at all. Well, don't count me in, and this time, you're going to depend on me, James.
Touché! But it's not as if I didn't try to find him. He must be somewhere I can't reach.
I'll get on it.
I wish you luck anyway.
Thanks, James. And Robson.
Yeah?
Nothing. Sorry, I just like to do that. Oh, what is this terminal thing? I don't want to do that because I don't want to alert them. Because I'm pretty sure that's a secret. Or I'm not supposed to be hey, there was the terminal that talked to me. And then they're going to be like, oh, really? Really? About that. And then they kill me. Alright. So we gotta find a ghoul. Find Robson's whereabouts. Someone may know where he is. Look for his belongings. Glasses. Glasses. I wonder if the objects spawn after the fact. Alright. Let's try Arthur. The Aardvark on PBS. None of these on the other side. Yeah. Arthur the Aardvark, he's gonna teach you about love. Arthur the Aardvark, he's gonna teach you about love. Arthur the Aardvark. Arthur the Aardvark. Robson. Yeah, okay. That's gotta be a bug. Dang.
A mind mangled. A face obliterated. Replaced by a terrible, unforgivable caricature. A twisted remnant of a bygone era. He looked all his life for a mirror where he could look at without seeing the scars left by a mankind gone mad. He eventually found it here. At long last, he looked at his own lost humanity in a way that made him at peace with where he came from.
Arthur the Aardvark? Sorry, that wasn't what I wanted to say. Okie dokes, I'm invisible now. I'm Casper the Ghost.